Hey there, strangers. It's time for another nightly Twitch stream. Yeah, I think I'll go with that for now. So today we are going to be getting back into our work on our streaming team. It's no longer a Twitch team. Um, I basically came to the decision that um, the team should be able to go to um, should be able to handle any kind of streamer that's out there. So I shouldn't, limit the team to just Twitch. I should allow for other streaming platforms that are out there. So, um, so last week we were trying to look into creating an application, which I started working on a little bit. Um, and we're getting close to the end on that, but we still have a little bit more to go. So, give me a second. Let me get some background music for myself going so I can handle, so my headset doesn't die on me in the middle of everything. And then we can get to work on our form. So hopefully you'll join me as we continue working on that. Things looking ready to go here. There we go. Okay. Turn down my volume here, so it's just more background noise than anything else. Okay, there we go. Everything looks ready to go, so let's just go ahead and get this live. So, um, we may get to a point where we'll start work on the Discord a little bit more, but so far this is what I got. Um, so I don't have any like particular art that I can do. What can't really do any kind of like image for now. We'll just kind of have to leave it at this. Um, Not quite sure what kind of colors that I want to do. Maybe I'll just kind of do a more of a blue with a light blue, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Uh, Obviously, trying to do a decorative is gonna make, uh, cursive is all well and good, but not many people are taught cursive nowadays, or at least I've heard that that's um, something that is kind of going out of style in schools. So, oh well. Um, hmm. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we'll just kind of keep it with basic for now. Okay. Um. So let's see. We got all of our questions here. This is a question for, if they've actually kind of read the team document that I created, asking whether or not they're a VTuber because I mean there's it's starting to kind of, well, I mean there's quite a few out there already and they're expanding. So um, maybe maybe I should actually add a little bit of another answer on that, saying um, here actually, let's go ahead and modify this. I would like to become VTuber. There we go. Okay. You know, I don't personally have any kind of experience with it, but at the same time, um, as the team will grow, there will probably be more that are more um, that are knowledgeable about the what goes into being a VTuber. All the what you need to have, the software, um, and any other kind of additional possibilities for that. So, hey there, Jedi, how you doing there, bud? So we have that all taken care of. How often do I stream? So that should be all well and good. I don't think there's really anything else that I can really add here on this. Um, um, then content that people stream, what they want to stream. Like for example, say you mainly like play games, for your streaming, and you'd like to get into maybe some tabletop RPGs or something along those lines, but you don't know the exact people that might be running a tabletop RPG. So, you know, this is meant to kind of help, um, build the collaborations. So the people that are working on the applications can, um, or that are reviewing the applications and reviewing the streamer in question, they can refer them to the collab team and say this particular person is interested in these particular topics or something along those lines. Um, so this is kind of what that's all about. Um, you often rate others. Now, normally you need about like 3 people in order to cause a raid. Um, I'm not there, but um, at some point in time, I'd like to do that more often. Go to those that you know um, that stream as well and kind of focus their attention on those particular individuals. But we'll see. So looks like my phone kind of had some issues there. Okay, there we go. Um, are you willing to volunteer? So this particular section is going to be all about um, the team itself, the officer positions. So I need to kind of give, so if they see the document and one of those positions sounds interesting to whoever is um, whoever's applying, then um, I want to give them the opportunity to say, hey, I'm interested in this particular position, you know. So, um, So the majority of what's going to be kind of presented here is going to be, um, obviously not required, but um, but it would be helpful for the team overall to know who's willing to do what. So that's the idea behind it. So okay. The team has multiple um, volunteer officer positions that are available to help everyone, including yourself, on the team. If you have read through the team document, then you'll know what is available. Please let us know if you are interested in any of these particular um, team officer positions. Um, um, if you are able to join the team, then we will notify you if the vice leads needs additional help. Okay, so let's see. Um, we want checkboxes, and we want to go through and um, list out all the positions, which that's going to take some work. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get that document open. 1 second. Okay. Okay, we'll just go ahead and do that. Don't need the theme options open anymore. I just need the position list, so um, uh, Which of the following team positions are you willing to volunteer for? All right. Let's see. Enforcement lead. Now, I'm not gonna do the vice lead and the team lead of vice leads right at the moment because I mean they would need to have an idea as to what these positions are all about before stepping up into the role of vice lead or team lead. Um, so I don't want to put those down, but team application leads. Social media leads. Spreadsheet enforcement leads. Checkout leads. Website builder leads. So we're just gonna go down the list here there, folks. So oh, not event planner, event booster. Okay. Lab planner leads. Leads. Discord moderator. There's so many of these. And who knows? I mean, it might grow even more. So there we go. Booster leads. And planner. Go. Now, obviously, these will most likely change over time because um, you know software comes and goes. Um, the um, the streaming platforms might change over time, so um, it might not always be some of these positions still open. We might have to like transition some over to another. So okay, and last but not least, artist development leads. Okay. go ahead and put in a description here. Is remember, even if you might apply for multiple positions to volunteer, or you are only going to be in only one of these volunteer team positions. Don't want to overwhelm anyone with potential work. Okay, what's going on? Oh, don't need to worry about that. All right. So that should be good. Let's go ahead and add the question here. Let's see. I don't want to overload them. Let's see, but should I ask whether or not they want, if we should know how much time that they would be willing to spend, you know, um, working on in these particular positions. I don't know. I don't know if I should really bother with that. I mean, none of these are really required anyway, so and I don't necessarily want to overwhelm anyone in particular on this, so I think I'm just gonna kind of keep the amount down a little bit. So um, um, if you are if you do join one of the Volunteer groups. How much time would you be willing to put towards um, um, put towards the lead activities. We'll just do 1 to 5 hours. I mean, I'm gonna imagine that you're gonna need to put in at least about like an hour or so. Um, let's see, per week. So 5 to 9 hours, 9 to 13 hours, and then we'll just do 13 hours plus. There we go. You know, I don't want them, um, you know, kind of overloading themselves or anything along those lines. I mean, if they have the time and they're willing to put in this much time for, you know, one of these particular activities, then great. But um, you know, I shouldn't expect them to have to put in that much time. So, um, you know, if they even do like an hour a week or something like that on one of these particular activities or on, you know, just like planning out an event or something, then it's all good. I mean, but I mean, it's a volunteer, so um, you know, I can't pay anyone any of this, so um, I guess the most that you'd probably get pay out of this would be if you are streaming and you get the bits and views. I mean, there's that too. So, um, let's see. Then I think one last. Go ahead and give them ability for long answer here. Um, see, do you have an idea for a team lead position that hasn't been added to the team document. Are you willing to share your idea below? All right. Once again, none of these three are required, so don't need to worry about that. I'm putting this here just in case, like, if there's like some new software or something along those lines that I'm not aware of or something along those lines, then um, we'll give them the chance to kind of um, mention that, hey, there's a new streaming service. Please add that into, you know, the team leads or something along those lines. I mean, we have Facebook, we have Twitch, we have YouTube. So, I mean, if there's other large streaming communities or streaming software that's different than Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, then we can definitely add that um, into the list here. So, okay. I think that's about it for all the kind of questions that I want to ask. Um, hmm. I don't necessarily want to. The the I've seen some applications talk about um, please give us links to clips, and the clips are all well and good, but it might not show who the person is. It's not. It's not really. I mean, if if it's like a heartfelt moment or something along those lines, then that might be a good clip to have. But I shouldn't necessarily um, have you, the applicant, put down, clips into your application. Just providing the um, your channel link and your brand into, or your channel name, your channel link. It should be enough for our application team to take a look at it, go to the channel and research. Now, this this gives the potential for having some difficulties because what happens if a particular streamer doesn't have any like clips or videos? They might not have set up their streaming service well enough to kind of handle that. Um, or they might have, very random times on when they stream. Um, so it might not be often enough for them, or to kind of show who they are. I don't know. Um, okay. So now that we've taken care of that, I don't think there's anything else here that I really need to kind of deal with. So let's see. Let's see. We don't need to worry about the limit to one response. Because the reason why I don't want to do this is because they're required to sign in to Google, and I don't necessarily want them to have to worry about that. I don't want to have to force them to sign into um, Google if they don't have a Google account. So um, they might not want a Google account. They might have problems with Google. I just don't want to do that. So um, don't need to show a shuffle question order. Don't need to show progress bar. We're not doing any kind of quizzes or anything along those lines. Um, I don't want them to edit. So don't need to worry about summary charts or text responses. So everything here is pretty much done. We don't need to worry about any of this. So any more than that. So we're good on the settings. Um, we're good on the themes. So we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, settings are fine. So, responses. Um, Get email notifications for new responses. Hmm. Select response destination. Um, hmm. Let's see. Um, Choose where to store responses. Um, Here's what I'm kind of worried about. Is it going to create a new spreadsheet each and every single time a new person applies, or is it going to just add to one particular spreadsheet and stop? Hmm. I'm not sure. Um, let's find out about that real quick. Let's see. Google Forms responses. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Don't need to watch it again. Let's see. Um, Application submissions. Okay, now let's go ahead and, oh, wait. let's see. We want the text wrapping to be wrapped. Oh, see, and still has quite a bit there. There we go. So, what we kind of want to do is add in these sections here. Let's see, insert one above. Then we're going to go ahead and see data, format, merge all, and section 1, getting to know applicant. Let's see. See, merge cells, merge alls. Section 2 is when do a stream. Let's see. 3. What content do they provide? And then do they want to volunteer? There we go. Okay, so go ahead and center these. Let's see. Go ahead and order all these up. That. There we go. And now let's see. I want to be able to kind of isolate these a little bit. So okay. Go. Let's go ahead and kind of make this look somewhat nice, somewhat organized. Because there's going to be a lot of information being placed in here, so excuse me. All right, sorry about that. All right. And now, there we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and increase the font size. Bold. Wait. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, okay. We're gonna need to kind of just keep this to 18 then. Oop. Maybe even a little bit lower. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this to 14 and then okay, now we'll go ahead and let's put some color on here. Okay. Now that we have all that, and it should, um, this will give everybody their, you should be having all the information being displayed and so on and so forth. Now what we want to do is um, have some additional cells over here for application. For our team application leads. Let's see. Team application lead section. Let's see. Go ahead and center this. Italicize. I'm gonna make it a little bit larger. All right. Now let's see. Um, see. We want. Well, here's the thing. We gotta be careful with trying to add rows because I don't know what the form is gonna do. It might say, hey, um, uh, we're going to be, um, it's gonna add information every single row, and if I try to like add a row or allow them to kind of add a row for all the um, reviewers, then um, the it might try to put some additional information in those particular rows and just cause a whole bunch of problems. So what I want to do is I'll probably need to kind of put um, you know um, I'll need to kind of put all the possible information that they need all here, on that particular row, so that they can just kind of go, okay, this person's already reviewed this one, you know, what are we gonna do now, kind of thing. Uh, Tell reviewer, um, day and time reviewed. Um, Clips of issues, if any. So I'm going to want to kind of do this multiple times here. Now, what was, I had um, information concerning the how often, minimum of 3 visits. So they may need more. Okay. This, I can't create any additional, columns. Oh no, I can't. Cool. I was about to say, I might, what the heck is going on here? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of copy these and put them multiple times. Actually, hold on. I might want to do this in a different form now that I think about it. Or a different spreadsheet sheet. So, let's see. Uh, Rename application missions. Then Let's see. Okay, let's see. Merge all. Move that over to the left. Um, let's see. We want to. Oh, right. Damn it. Let's see. Merge all. Let's see. Applicant. And then approved. Rejected. Okay, so go ahead and take care of all that. We'll go ahead and just add some extra ones in there. So, um, our application team will basically look at our application submission here. We'll take the, channel name and brand, put it over here on the applicant, and each of the reviewers will, check out their channel, um, check out when they stream, and they will kind of clip any of the issues or whatnot. So it's pretty much the ability to kind of see, um, to kind of watch the the streamer. So I mean, if people like watching individuals, then it might be pretty easy for them. But um, it might also be pretty boring work too. So you know, they have to kind of really enjoy what they do on this. So, um, but um, now if there's like anything here that's like, hey, this particular person reviewed, they, you know, saw something that they didn't really like all that much, they clip it, they um, they save the clip. Although technically the um, as a streamer, you can view your clips and remove them as a streamer. So, um, there might need to be another means of trying to save clips. You know, just so um, the application crew can kind of keep track. But I'm not sure. Hmm. Let's see. Let's go ahead and rename. Tell. Uh, Reviewer sheet. Okay, so now everything looks to be relatively in order right at this moment in time. So let's see. Technically, I don't really need these columns anymore, so there we go. Why, why have the columns when you don't really need them? Okay, so I mean, if the form changes, then this. Be helpful if I had the music keep on going now, wouldn't it? All right. So I mean, if the application form gets more questions and the like, then obviously this will need to kind of change based off of that. And if an applicant kind of comes along, then you can kind of hide the row, or you know, if they've been kind of rejected or approved, then that particular row can be hidden. So you don't need, so this doesn't have to constantly be just full of applicants. Now, it may get to a point where it's overloaded and our application team just has too many to deal with. It's totally understandable. Then they just kind of come to me. We'll shut down the form, you know, hold off on a kind of applications for time being, and then um, you know, let them kind of catch up on what's available. And maybe we can, you know, advertise for some more towel reviewers. So, um, but now that we have this all taken care of, let's go ahead and um, let's go ahead and kind of do a preview of it. Um, strangebrojim@gmail. I do all these. I'll even include an old one that's no longer around. Channel name and brand. Strange Bro Jim. Let's see. Just for the hell of it, let's see how. Okay. Could be very long, uh, potentially a very long name. Okay, no big deal on that one. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring up my channel here real quick. And we'll go ahead and kind of paste that in here just to kind of, we want to see the potential there. So 1 second while I try to take care of this real quick. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Enforcement. That's not exactly what it stands for, but I am not a VTuber. Where did you hear about our team? I made the team. Okay, next. How often do I stream? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What time do I normally stream? Well, I normally stream from either 6 to 8 or 2 to 6. Time zone. Pacific. Games, just chatting, and science are my normals. And I probably could do either one of those two if I find some people that might be interested in those. But for now, I'm okay with what I got for now. So, do you often raid others? Unfortunately, no. Okay. Which of the following team positions are you willing to volunteer for? Let's select all of them, and let's see what happens to the spreadsheet. Matter of fact, I should probably do that for all of these, just to see what happens on this is an answer. Yeah, let's go ahead and just kind of max out these fields and let's see how it affects let's see how it affects the spreadsheet. Now that I think about it. How will it look like? Probably a mess. Alright. Everything looks good there. Next, 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 and then submit. Alright. Thank you for your submission. Our application team will review your answers and channel and give you a response as soon as they can. Right. Okay, so email, streaming services, it's fine, it's fine. Could try to expand these out a little bit. See if we can help out on that end. We can reduce down the size there. What days do you stream? Okay. That is a lot of information just kind of packed into um, those particular fields. So, and then, yeah. So, it's not great. I'll, I'll admit that it's not ideal. Um, the reviewer is going to have to kind of really, um, they're going to have to really be ready to kind of face these kind of submissions. Um, sometimes someone might just kind of, someone might be a troll and might kind of spam this over and over and over again, um, which unfortunately is quite a possibility. Um, so the the folks that anyone that is going to be joining the team application lead section is going to have to probably deal with a lot of false submissions and the like. Um, so the you can there's always a possibility of someone just being a troll and submitting false data over and over and over again. Um, hopefully that's not the case, but until the team gets to a spot where they can be um, till this can be expanded into an actual website that can kind of handle this a little bit better, put it into an actual database with actual, protections, um, then yeah. But for now, I mean, this is the best that we're gonna do for now. As the team grows, then we'll see about, you know, there's a reason why I have um, why there is a website builder, you know. So eventually, I would like to get to this point where the team has its own website. The application is on that website, and it goes into a, the answers go into a database. The reviewers can kind of have their own separate page to kind of handle all that, sign-ins and so on and so forth. Um, sign-ins to their specific pages. Um, their own unique passwords with, emails going off to their um, respective um, to either like their own personals or them being able to kind of see the group email. So um, I think that is where we're going to go ahead and call it at this point because I think we are good to go. I'll go ahead and delete this row. Don't need the information there anymore. Close that out. Um, see. Delete all responses. Yes. Okay, so, um, I think we are good to go. So, um, now responses. Um, hmm. Should I go ahead and create email addresses already for this or not? Hmm. Not sure. You know, uh, I want to give the volunteers enough information and enough tools for them to make their, what they have to do easier for them. So this might be, um, my only concern is that if I create these email addresses, then someone who joins the team, you know, gets through the application process and um, becomes a troll. They could change the passwords on these email addresses or their particular team's email address, and suddenly everybody's locked out of that particular email address. And I don't necessarily want that to happen. Hence the reason why the website is the ideal choice, because then um, we can arrange for it so that everybody has immediate access to the email account, but we should be able to design it in such a way where they don't have to change the password to said email account. Or, have it in a way where, there's a notification that, hey, there's a new applicant. So, um, but that's further down the line. So, I mean, if anyone has um, the server space and the knowledge of actually designing web pages and the like, then you know I'm more than happy to uh, for any kind of help along those lines. But for now, seeing that it's just me, um, we're probably gonna have to kind of rely on them just kind of taking a look at the application submissions. Now, let's see. Um, Now, once I get to a point where I can actually add individuals into the group, into the team for the applications, then I can actually get, you know, um, then I can just kind of add them in to the, um, add them into the email list, and um, they can be part of uh, the reviewers squad to just try to, look at the applicants and see which one of them, if any of them are good fits for the team. So I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and call this at this point. I think we got pretty much everything that we want to do for this done. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me to do here. Let me go ahead and copy copy a link to the form here. Actually, let's go ahead and shorten the URL there. There we go. I want to save it for later here. I want to put it onto the Discord, or at least I want to have um, I want to be able to have it to where if anyone hops into the team Discord, then they should be able to see the application link, and they can apply directly, or they can uh, put in their application for the team, right then and there, um, if they wanted to. So um, let's go ahead and just put the link there in my text file for now. There we go. Okay. So that is going to be it for our application form, at least for the time being. Again, this may change. There might be some additional information that we may want to ask applicants. Who knows? Um, we'll talk with our team application leads if I get some volunteers on that. Um, but I think that's where we're gonna go ahead and call that. So I got about 30 more minutes before I close down tonight's stream. So let's go ahead and work on setting up our Discord a little bit more here. So I have the roles already kind of set for all the particular lead positions at this point, but um, I'm gonna need to kind of create like sections for each of them, um, and then um, give them areas that they can kind of chat with each other and have their own little personal voice areas. It's going to be a mess for anyone that ever wants to kind of hop onto this particular Discord to, um, or if someone becomes our Discord manager on this, then they're going to be dealing with a lot. um, that's not going to be an easy task, but um, we'll see about uh, we'll see about maybe trying to make things a little bit easier for them if we can. But let's see. How do I want to go about doing this? Let's go ahead and bring up our team list here. Um, so let's see, we want to create a category. It's going to be private. And we are going to be doing, let's see, we're going to need a section for all the, we're going to need a section to handle any team lead and vice lead discussions. Um, you know, whenever the team lead has to have um, any like private discussions or roundtable. Um, so I think I'll just kind of call it that for now. So we'll just mark those. And then we're gonna also need the, let's see, where is it? Wait, did I not put the Discord? Did I not include the Discord moderator leads? Or are they automatically included, seeing that I've already kind of set them as the as individuals that have the admin role? They might already have it, so let's go ahead and hold on. Let's see. Edit category, permissions. Yeah, see, they already have the administrator, so I don't necessarily need to worry about that. So, you know, they're gonna need to see everything on the Discord no matter what. So, um, okay. Let's see. See, first off, we'll do what am I gonna put down first? We'll need to do. I mean, we don't necessarily need to do any more private channels or anything along those lines. I mean, the private category is enough. Um, so, we'll just have like maybe just kind of general discussion. We'll have a um, let's see, problems. Let's see, requests. help. Um, Hopefully this doesn't get used all that often, but you know, you never know. Um, a vice lead may come forward and say, "Hey, I'm getting overloaded with, say, applications. Hey, my, vice lead for applications might get overflowed. Might have some issues." So they may say, "Hey, I need some help here." So, um, problems is just kind of more general, like overall, like, hey, I'm having an issue with um, there's an issue with a member or something along those lines, whatever, what have you. General discussions, team improvements. Is my music still going? Yeah, it's still going. Good. Um, let's see. Now let's get some voice channels in here. Table. Meeting room. Okay. Too long. Oh well. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make like maybe two more voice channels. Um, let's see. Private room one, and then private room two. I don't imagine there's going to be any additional needs for any of this, but I mean, if there needs to be like a separate discussion with anyone in particular, like a team lead needs to discuss something with a particular vice lead away from anyone else from the meeting room, then those private rooms will be available. I think that is good enough for team lead and vice leads. Um, Here, actually, let's see. Edit category, um, team lead, and vice lead. There we go. Save those changes. I want them to know, hey, this is the main room for, well, I mean, if they're already vice leads, then they'll be able to kind of see this anyway, but still. Um, so they should be able to kind of see everything that's kind of in here in particular. So, um, okay, let's go ahead and create our next category. This is going to be for enforcement leads. So, um, let's see, private category, next, enforcement leads. Should I set it so that team leads should also know? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think we need to really worry about that. So just go ahead and create that. Just have a general discussion room. Um, let's see. For enforcement, we're talking about Um, let's see. Um, let's see. We'll just put concerns. So that they can put down anyone that they are worried about violating the overall team. If they're finding members are kind of violating rules or whatnot, then we have a concern text channel for that. Let's see. Let's see. We have a general discussion. Let's see. See, we'll need to kind of do a spreadsheet. Um, Spreadsheet discussion text channel. So if there's any particular um, issues that they might find, or they need to kind of discuss something that they found on a particular spreadsheet, then it can kind of be handled there. Or if there's something that they want to try to maybe change on the spreadsheet, so on and so forth. Um, let's see. Um, let's see, what else can we put down on this? I got about 15 more minutes, so obviously I'm not going to be able to finish off this entire um, Discord, but we'll definitely kind of give it put a dent in it. Let's see. Let's have a voice channel in there. Um, let's see. Group discussion. Let's go ahead and add some private rooms in here as well. I think I'm probably going to be doing like private rooms for pretty much all of my um, all of these leads. And if they want for like some extra rooms or something like that, like maybe the team gets larger and larger and they want to try to like maybe divvy up some responsibilities or something like that, then there can always be um, additions added. So that's not going to be that big of a deal. Um, I think that's going to be fine for now. Oh, almost forgot. I need to edit this for their particular tag. Okay. Um, Next category. Let's see. This is definitely a private category. This is the um, application team. Team application leads. There we go. Now, when a particular person does get voted up into the team lead position, then not only will they have um, their particular category that they're in charge of, in this particular case, the TALs, but they'll also have the Vice Lead section as well. They'll have, you know, the round table. So let's go ahead and have our general discussion chat. We'll have the um, let's see, application discussion. Um, we'll have one for concerns found. So if a reviewer reviews an applicant and says, "Hey, I found something," you know, then that can kind of be brought up in this particular section so that the Vice Lead can kind of review it. This could also probably be a way for them to maybe um, like download the clips and post them directly into the into this particular channel. I don't know. We'll see about that a little bit more. Um, let's see. Anything else that we might want to do? Oh, spreadsheet discussion. Well, I'll probably have one of these for each of the sessions as well. So, um, okay. Then we will have our voice channels, group discussion, and then we will do our 2 private rooms. There we go. Oh, damn it. I messed up. This is not the right channel. um, I did. It needs to be the voice channel, not a text channel. Room 2. There we go. Is there anything else in for the application team that I might want to add? I don't think so. I think we're good on that for now. Okay. Create category. It's going to be a private one. Uh, social media SMLs. Okay. There we go. Create a category. We'll need just a general discussion chat for them. Let's see. I'm not sure if I really want to kind of list out all of their um, the particular social medias. Um, like if, well, I mean, if you know you have individuals that are like focused on a couple of particular social medias, then that might be something that they might be willing to just kind of focus on. I don't know. Guess we can just kind of Facebook. We'll just kind of put these down as just examples of what, you know, could be possible there. Um, there's other social medias that I'm just putting these down as potentials. Um, what else do I want to do? Let's see. Let's look at this a little bit more. So social media leads, what did I have posted on them? So um, let's see. Let's see. Concerns. Actually, I can probably let's go ahead and put this down. You know, concerns found. Kind of make it uniform for the most part. Um, let's see. Spreadsheet discussion. Let's see. What else do I want to put down? Um, let's see. Media boost. What else? I think that's good enough for the text channels for now, so we'll just do the voice channels, group discussion. Hmm. Can I do this? I can. Interesting. Okay. So that might actually kind of save me some time. I don't have to worry about um, retyping these out all the time. So, um, go to channel. There we go. Yeah, okay. So that's gonna be helpful. That's gonna make things a little bit easier for me that I can just kind of copy some of these um, directly. You know, make a clone of it and copy them. So, okay, so let's move on to the next one. Create category. Let's go ahead and get back up to our list of teams. Private. Spreadsheet. Enforcement. Go. Create the category. Clone the channel. Let's see. Clone the channel. Let's see. This is making my life a little bit easier, being able to kind of do this. No, I don't need to be inside that. Get out of there. All right. Let's see. Oh, I'm just gonna have a problem with all these, aren't I? All right. Oh well, no big. It's not like anyone's really listening to me anyway on here, so no big deal. Or at least, not in these particular rooms. There's no members, so I don't need to worry about it. All right. At least no members yet. Okay, having some problems moving these guys around a little bit. There we go. Now, go ahead and disconnect from that. Now let's see, is there anything else in the spreadsheet enforcement that I want to do before I need to close down my stream? I don't think so. I think we're going to go ahead and call it here for now. We'll worry about finishing off the spreadsheet Discord or the spreadsheet enforcement next week. We'll continue working on that, and then I will open up the application for anyone that wants to join. I'll go ahead and post it on my Twitch about page for anyone that wants to apply for the team. And at this point, I'm not in any. I don't see the need for, making um, a dedicated Twitch team for it. Um, I would love to have, a um, a Twitch partner um, help me out with it. Make it official. But like I mentioned before, the fact that um, this team is going to be incorporating multiple different streaming services, I don't see that as a necessity anymore. I was thinking too hard before about that, about like this had to be a Twitch team. It doesn't have to be a Twitch team. Um, it can go for any kind of streaming service whatsoever. So, I mean, it makes things a little difficult trying to like if I'm streaming on Twitch and I only have like one other member that streams only on YouTube, then it makes rating them a little difficult and vice versa, I'm sure. Um, but the thing is that um, we should be able to kind of help each other out anyway. You know, we can still do collabs even though they're on YouTube and I'm on Twitch. So So there's still ways of um, making this team grow and expand and being able to kind of help out other streamers. So um, so my initial, I had the blinders on for it just being a Twitch team. So we don't need that anymore. Um, I mean, it's going to be helpful because then I can actually put the team down in my particular team section and say, yeah, I'm part of this particular team. Come join me on it. Um, but um, I'm well. I mean, it would be nice, and I can maybe see about trying to contact some some partners that are out there and see if they would be willing to kind of um, and see whether or not they would be willing to join me on this. But um, I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, Let me comment. Let me know. Let me know if you think I should try to see if I can get myself a Twitch partner to create the Twitch team, or if I should just kind of take this path that I'm kind of already going down, building this team, without that particular influence, at least for now. I don't know. Um, I don't think it's like against the Twitch TOS to, have my own separate my own separate team that's not actually an official Twitch team. So that's kind of separated from Twitch, even though we're going to be using Twitch's abilities and functions. Hmm, I don't know. Maybe I'll need to kind of research that a little bit more. I don't know. Well, I'm going over my allotted time for this. Um, so we're going to be working on the Discord next week, finishing up the position list, getting all these particular channels um, worked on, and then we'll um, give these particular leads um, their permissions, and then we'll see about maybe modifying the channel permissions. Um, it's going to be quite a bit of work to kind of deal with all that. So um, I think, hmm, I think maybe on Wednesday I'll go ahead and open up I'll go ahead and put the form out because I wouldn't mind some help in this. If someone wants to kind of join and um, and try to like join me on like maybe one of these officer positions, um, then that might be a possibility. Maybe we'll see. I'll see about that. Hopefully the team application doesn't get spammed, but I mean, what can I do? So Okay, that's where we're gonna go ahead and close on down for the night there, folks. So all these videos, all these streams are eventually uploaded to my YouTube channel, so feel free to check that out if you like. Got a link down below for that. I also have links to my Discord, my Patreon, and my Twitter account down below on my Twitch about page, as well as in the description of my YouTube videos. Now, this particular Discord that I'm working on right now for the team is not ready yet, so I will not have a link for that. So, um, so it's my own personal community channel. So, if you're interested in that, feel free to check that out. Um, I have a schedule of everything that I do on this channel down below on my Twitch about page as well, showing what days I stream and what times. Um, it also shows what kind of content that I stream. These Mondays are my Finish What I Started series. Um, I dedicate this particular day to uh, tackle all of these projects that I have in my mind that I want to finish. And I always get myself sidetracked on not finishing them, so this gives me a focus to get it done. Um, Wednesday is my World of Warships. Friday is my currently my Lego Marvel Avengers, and Saturday is my Warframe, and then Sunday is my coding streams. So that's the current lineup right now. Um, that may change later. So, um, but for now, that's what we got. So yeah, that's where we're gonna go ahead and call it for the night there, folks. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Jedi, thank you for stopping on by again there, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll catch you next time. Thanks for stopping on by. Um, hopefully you have yourself a good night, man. Take care of yourself. Hopefully everything's going good for you. So, um, but yeah, that's where we're gonna call it there, folks. So, feel free to stop on by and say hi in the chat if you want, or don't. It's perfectly fine if you just want to lurk. Um, but yeah, that's where we're gonna go ahead and call it. So, uh, yeah, pretty good. Just joined the team myself. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, I think I applied for like, two teams once before and never heard a reply back for either one of them. So I was like, okay, what can one do? So, but yeah, that's where we're gonna go ahead and call it. So, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll catch you next time. But until then, have a good night. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll catch you strangers next time.